Today, I am going to do a healing session around the mind. So this will be a deep neurological healing. Now, from the course content, I always speak about the most important area being the brain, being the mind, because it's the top organization in the body and it controls the functioning of everything else, and it has a big interplay with the autonomic nervous system, being able to even access that state that we need to be in to heal and repair. The mind has so many pre-programmed responses. From the time that we're born, we're like a sponge. We take on so many beliefs that are not actually in alignment to the truth of who we are. And it's because we almost don't question anything. We take on, it's like we're being taught as we grow up. And we come to view the world through these lenses or through these beliefs. Now, the hard thing with this is 95% is actually your unconscious mind. And these are the beliefs and programs that over time that we create that lens or the view of our life. It's even, the way that we create or manifest plays a big role with these beliefs that we hold. And as we grow up, there is a process that we're meant to do, which is called the process of elimination. And at a certain age, maybe from about 18 on, a lot of people don't do it till years and years later. I know I kind of waited, I think, till I was in my 30s when I started this healing process. It's almost like starting to look at all of these beliefs that I didn't even realize that I was carrying, and starting to discard all of these programmed, responses or ideas or beliefs, and really starting to come back into alignment with the truth of who I am at a deeper level, at that soul's resonance level. And so that's the point of life. And generally, even in people, becoming unwell, it's the stress responses that have created the landscape that cause that health decline, and that cause the place for EBV, Epstein-Barr virus, to be able to build up and create more and more decline. And so whenever I do healing, in order to facilitate that deep healing process, you always have to work at the highest organization, which again, be able to shift, re-regulate the mind, neurological structures, and rebalance them. But also that reconnection to the higher spiritual self is actually what brings new directive. But it's like we have to release these pre-programmed responses to make way for that higher reconnection. And so one of the ways to do it is through self-realization, to start to question self. Again, that's what you're all doing here now. There's ways to work through trauma or, beliefs that don't serve us anymore. And the more that I discard all these things that I'm not, the more that I come back into wholeness, into oneness, into connection. And that is what breeds health, longevity, wellness, all of those things that everybody is searching for. But really what we're all searching for is love, belonging, connection. And it's always that reconnection within self that we're searching for, because everything is an extension from that. So all of these healing sessions are always working across mind, body, and soul. For every, restriction that represents at a physical body level, will represent at the level of mind, and then at a spiritual level as well. So I will take you through the process of the healing. Again, it's through taking you through a guided, like a meditational state, because I want you to have an experience in your own energetic system. The more that we can kind of hear the truth or our own energetics, the more that we, have the opportunity to shift and change and release restrictions for ourselves. So the chakras are the main chakras that I'll take you through, the same as every healing session. They are like a bridge or a gateway to our spiritual aspects, and they hold lots of different information, blocks and restrictions that, hold us out of the higher spiritual connection. I will be saying a number of things around neurological expansion. I will be looking at the cranial respiratory system. So our cranium can hold a lot of stress. You know how when a baby's born, a baby's head moves, the bones are quite free to, there's also this almost breathing process, or this kind of free movement. And as we get older, we can hold a lot of tension and stress in our cranium. There's a number of different bones. So at the end, I'm going to be going through and saying the names of these bones. As I say things, it's like I'm prompting your energetics. Also, I do talk about with these healing sessions, if you've come in with an intention, it's like you're activating your energy for me, and all of those things will come up along the way to be released because everything is interlinked. But at the end, I'll be going through the different bones, and the different bones then correlate to different things, organs and glands in the body. But the cranial respiratory system, there's something called our cerebral spinal fluid. It goes up our dural tube. It's almost like our reconnection or our direct connection to spirit. And it's about, accessing higher levels of consciousness. The cranial respiratory system acts as a master reset for all the organs and glands in the body. I do just want to say as well, if you are tired after the session, neurological changes only update through sleep or silence. So please just note that. Again, it might be like a day or two. If you're extra tired, that's fine. It's just updates and energy. I'll also be looking at liver and liver detoxification pathways, always doing DNA updates, lots of soul retrieval or past life harmonization. So again, I'll just be saying things. In the times that I'm quiet, I am doing maybe 5 times more through my mind. So there is a lot of things being released.